Hey guys, it's Clint with CBMTB, and today I'm here with my coach, Shanna Powell. We're here at DuPont Forest, and we're going to go out and ride some trail and work on some skills. So I hope you guys enjoy the ride. All right, guys, so in my haste to get on with the lesson and our excitement about the lesson and catching up on old times from our previous lesson, I forgot to have Shanna tell us a little bit about herself and her company. So Shanna, who's been mountain biking since 2006, is a level 2 air certified instructor with the Professional Mountain Bike Instructors Association. She's also a level 2 instructor with the Bicycle Instructors Certification Program. And she's also an owner of a business called Endless Bike Company, and they manufacture chain rings and cogs and other kind of cool stuff and t-shirts and stickers. So she's got plenty of cool stuff out there. So the websites will be here on the screen somewhere, and I will also have them in the description down below so that you'll be able to contact her. Shanna does private lessons, like one-on-one lessons like what I had, and she also does group lessons, and she can also do private guided rides, which I highly recommend going with her for some instruction. She can do skills instruction in a variety of places. She does a lot up at Ride Canoga, which is kind of between Brevard and Hendersonville. Does a lot of lessons in the DuPont area and in the Pisco National Forest. Now, I really recommend her as an instructor. She's a great instructor. She breaks things down in such a way that it's easy to understand, and kind of little pieces at a time, small improvements that end up making bigger changes later on. And it's all incremental, it all grows on each other. She's a very positive and very professional instructor, and I highly recommend her. I can't tell you how much I've learned just from a private lesson with her. It's incredible. So this was my third lesson with her. I'll be back for more because I have other skills that I want to work on. So like I said, I highly recommend her, and I will put the websites down below so that you can check out her website. And it's going to be endlessbikes.com or it's endlessbikegirlmtbskills.com. So like I said, they'll be in the description down below so that you can click on them and you can schedule yourself with a lesson with her. There we go. Windshield wiper arms.
Yeah, that position. Yeah, there you go. Part of cornering is body position and movement. Part of it's leaning the bike.
Right.
It's called angulation. When you angle the bike, but your body stays straight.
Okay.
So when we come around those turns, especially flat turns, we need more angulation.
Right.
So that the side knobs hook up. So we'll come in, we'll look where we're going. Ooh, not that way though. We'll come in, we'll look where we're going and lean the bike.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome. Remember the standing front wheel lift?
Yeah.
Which was
Think.
this one?
Right.
So there's a root. I like to do that. So there's a root right here at the top.
Right. I see it.
So what I like to try to do is lift before the first root and land the front wheel below the second root.
Okay.
If you don't make it, there's not a lot of consequence.
Right.
Just don't pull your brakes.
Right. Yeah.
We'll click into a downhill here.
Okay.
You catch yourself?
I landed right on the root. I'm going to try that again.
And now again. Yeah. Awesome. So here's a video. It's hard to see. See how far back you are?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do a couple up here and really like stay forward, stay on the front end of the bike.
So for the front wheel, are you compressing the fork?
Yes, but only because your body weight is forward.
Forward, okay. So I'm not adding extra beyond my body weight.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
And my guess is when you said the front wheel, or that crash that you had,
yeah.
my guess is that your front wheel washed because maybe you didn't have quite enough pressure on the front wheel.
Right.
And that's super common.
Oh yeah.
So do a couple of like big wheel lifts here.
So using body weight only?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pulling still.
Well, it's hard here because you're going uphill again.
Yeah.
Do like 2 or 3 going down. And just do that bounce, a couple of bounces, and then the bigger bounce to get it to come up.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good spot to hide behind that tree. I'll even aim for you behind the tree.
Did you feel yourself come back again, and that's why you lost the front wheel?
Right.
Yeah. So do 1 or 2 more, and try to really keep your weight forward rather than
Okay.
your body. So see how forward I stay.
Yeah. So you don't come back at all, really. You're just hopping up and down, straight up and down. Okay.
And so that helps help you maintain control of the front wheel. The manual, where you go back, is different. And
well, and then you take all the weight off the front wheel, which gives you no traction.
Exactly.
And, okay.
Yep. And then the bike is more likely to drag you out of control.
Yes.
Yes, that.
I just rolled it.
You want to do it again? Do it, tell me. Do it,
Yeah. I knew it as soon as I started to, and I'm like, well, I'm going.
yeah, you know, you might as well try it and see how it goes.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Great. Yeah.
And then when you landed, you still had control. You looked really good in this corner.
Thank you.
How was that?
Great.
You want to do it again?
Sure. Wait, say that again?
I saw you pop a little front wheel lift off of that guy.
Yeah, well, I'll just do what she did.
Yeah.
And
Follow the leader with magic fairy wings.
spot here, you can either roll this or you can drop this too,
Yeah.
depending on your comfort. And
I rolled it because I didn't feel like I had enough speed
yeah,
to drop it, but I mean, that's fine.
totally. And this is the crux to this move and deciding what to do here is that if you have too much speed, you blow the corner.
Right. Yeah.
But I like to,
Because it's pretty soft.
yes.
Down
and
there.
now it's this corner that they worked. You used to be able to come straight off and then kind of ride smoothly straight into this kicker rock on
Yeah.
the tree. But now you get into that
That chunky.
janky,
yeah.
monkey stuff.
I get the impression you prefer more of the chunky technical kind of rodding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. But I think it's just because that's what I learned on,
Right.
and so that's where I excel. And I mean, I like to jump, but I like a blue jump trail.
Right.
I like a black jump trail.
Oh.
You alright?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. She can tell you.
What happened, Carol?
No, I just went down sideways. I think my pedal hit something
I think your front wheel actually
or washed out over
kind
here.
of washed out a little bit on the rock, but I think it's because you were a little bit in the back seat.
Yeah.
You were like, you rolled the drop, you rolled the rock, you kind of got yourself caught in the back seat. You can see it right here. So you rolled it, you kind of have your arms straight, and see
Yeah.
how they're, I think you can't quite tell, but I feel like it seems like your butt's starting to get a little stuck behind your saddle.
Yeah.
And then,
Well, sometimes my shorts grab it
oh
because
yeah,
they're baggy shorts.
that's definitely one thing I've started paying attention to with my
Yeah.
my choice of apparel is something that sits a little bit higher on the waist.
Yeah, so we'll go around, do that booter on the left. The booter just like shoots you straight into the like apex of the corner.
So you can't
it's
get
a
any
terribly
turn.
built
Yeah.
burn, like place for the booter. But we'll make a left hand in the berm, so just make sure you stay forward, chin over stem.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's gonna be like a little rock thing that we'll like do a front wheel lift over the rock.
Okay.
And then there's like a tree. There's a tree here, and its roots come down, and there's a rock over here. And we'll just see how it feels when you get into it in the speed. But you can press here and bump off of it and jump over the rocks.
Okay.
Or jump over the roots.
Okay.
So that's a goal eventually.
Right.
So, if when we get into it, it's just really bouncy to pedal through, but you have to, or to roll through, but you have to have some speed
To pop over
to
it.
get through, even to roll through it. But
Okay.
you definitely have some speed to pop through it.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll try it. See how it goes. Oh, the roots might be gone. So there used to be
A lot more roots.
a lot more roots there.
I think when I rode it last year, I think that spot did have a lot more roots.
Yeah, there were like 5, and they were bouncy and hard to get through. And
Yeah.
they're gone now.
Well, I popped over that like you did, so I felt good.
Yeah, good job.
Thank
Feel
you.
good? How's the corner feel?
That corner felt good. I've been really working on corners and really, because you had taught about putting the knee out and rotating. And I found that the tighter the turn, the more I put the knee out,
Yes.
the better I successfully make the turns.
Yeah. Yep.
But like that one, that angle's no problem.
Okay, that front end.
Well, and I was like chin over stem the whole way through.
Yeah. And because corners, like, we're kind of scared of them, I think, in general.
Yeah.
Because we know that there's loose stuff or whatever's in there. But the force from the corner also pushes us back.
Yeah.
So we have to, like, push forward to counteract its force pushing us. I feel like I cut the trail.
Looks like a lot of people cut that trail.
Yeah. So, let's see. Let's break it. Let's kind of stop and session these. Maybe this S turn here.
Okay.
These S turns. You want to do that?
Sure.
I feel like I cut the trail.
Looks like a lot of people cut that trail.
Yeah. So, let's see. Let's break it. Let's kind of stop and session these. Maybe this S turn here.
Okay.
These S turns. You want to do that?
Sure.
Come through this first one. I think there's another one up there, and then this section.
Okay.
And then from here, I can kind of see these next two.
Okay. I'm not going to hit this little kicker.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, in the future, that's like a way to challenge your skills is to put things together,
Yeah.
but not yet.
I did pop off of something up here behind you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that like the water park kind of thing.
Yeah.
How'd it feel?
Yeah, it felt pretty good to me. Probably lean forward a little more.
Yeah, yep. That's the main feedback that I would have, because here, you get kind of close and it's hard to tell, but see how far you are behind your stem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
so
that far.
I would bring it up. So you can stand up on your legs even more.
Okay.
So see what it feels like. I mean, you don't want them to be locked out, but at the moment you're standing here. And I think if you stand here,
It'll give me a little more range of motion.
give you a little more range of motion, your legs will last longer.
Okay.
It'll be more sustainable for riding.
Makes
And
sense.
they'll bring you a little more forward.
Okay.
See how that feels.
Here we go. A little squirrely there. Yeah.
Adventurous.
Yeah.
Woo!
Let's try that again. Because I started thinking, I'm not leaning far enough forward, and I started leaning forward because I wasn't, and then I wasn't thinking about other stuff.
When you passed me that time, you were a little bit more forward.
Was I?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here,
Okay.
but you're still a little back.
Yeah.
And I think slowing it down will.
Will help.
That was awesome. Like you had some speed.
How was that?
So you're forward a little more.
Okay.
But I think you can come forward even more.
All right.
So maybe thinking of it as being lower.
Maybe I need to
Try to be lower.
straighten my legs a little bit more, which might push me forward.
Yeah. So because here, like pushing into your belly button, hinging at your hips, can be in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Whoa!
I think still your leg. This time I want you to focus on your leg.
And that's what I was trying to do on this one.
They're still like
You know they're short, right? So they.
Yeah. And you have a long torso and short legs, but look how bent your legs
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
So go from
Okay.
here to here.
Yeah. Almost locked out, but not quite.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there.
I felt like I had more control when I came into this other turn.
It did bring you a little more forward.
Yeah, I definitely felt more forward for sure.
So the other thing that's going to do, being taller on your legs, when you go to pump into stuff for your jumps.
It gives you more power to pump.
Yeah, exactly, because you're starting taller rather than here.
Right.
You're like, you can only go here up. Or
Right.
here you get full explosive
So I can
movement.
compress more and yeah.
Yeah. So let's do it again. We're going to wear you out.
Okay.
Do it again, and this time I want you to get even lower and see how that feels.
Chin lower, is that what you
Yeah.
mean? Okay.
So keep your tall legs. And so when things get steeper and more technical, this isn't very stable, right?
Right.
So this is going to help you keep your stability without sacrificing your legs. So
Okay.
this is like the most stable position.
Right.
This keeps us really stable, and this isn't stable at all.
Right. Okay. All right, here we go. It kind of felt awkward. Yeah, I mean, it's not a normal position for me, but maybe it should be. So, you know.
Right. And it gives you the being lower in general, especially on technical stuff. It allows you to be ready to push into anything.
Right.
But here, you don't necessarily need to be that low because it's not a super technical corner. It's not really steep. So tell me how you think of this, and I can demo one if you want. So we're gonna come in kind of in your taller position,
Yeah.
and as you get to the apex, drop it into your position lower.
Yeah.
And then as you're coming out, then
Push.
stand a little taller again. So it's like neutral, low, neutral.
And that should help you pick up more speed out of this turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're by adding movement into it, it starts to add pressure to the bike.
Yeah.
And it adds movement to your riding.
Can you show me that?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it more on this turn.
Yeah.
You did it on this upper one, but not as much.
Yeah. And so this will be good practice for like sharper berms or sharper turns and like steeper.
Yeah.
Or not steeper. I mean, it works in steeper ones, but tighter ones.
Tighter, yeah.
Kind of helps push the bike through. But you also kind of get the feeling of you're starting to put pressure into it, but you start to feel you have more control down here, and then you push out of it and the bike speeds up.
Right.
So that'd be, yeah, good to practice.
Okay.
Should I do it? You want me to do it again? This one was hard because there's all those rocks in there too.
Yeah.
And where this one's smoother.
Yeah.
So it's like less of a practical thing in rocky areas,
Right.
I think. But when you're working in especially at blankets, I bet you'll find adding that will start to make you pop around more
Oh, yeah.
through the turns.
Oh, yeah. Should I try that?
Yeah.
I'll just...
I think one thing that it's going to help you add movement. You're still a little stiff
Yeah.
too. So it'll just help you loosen up.
That's right. I don't dance either.
You'll have to, you know, it'll be your like cornering dance move.
Right. Yeah. I don't... I felt like I did the arm movement right, but I don't know that if I did it at the right time.
Tight enough, or there's not enough feedback from the corner to actually feel it.
Okay.
Like now that we're doing it, but nice knee there. So, but yeah, that's when you would do it, and then you'd come back out.
So I did the timing right. I'm just part of it's just the corner.
The corner's just not telling you that you are. Yeah. Yeah. So your timing looks good.
Okay.
But being forward.
I was forward more. That was better.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Feel better?
Yeah. You break it down real well, so I appreciate that. It makes it easy to understand, though.
Yay!
You want to see a bit of a before and after?
Yes. Yeah.
So this is one of your early attempts.
Okay.
Check out your body position.
Yeah. More. Yeah.
You're a lot more upright. Then you guys started talking about getting a little bit more forward, a little bit more aggro, let's say.
Aggro.
Look at how much more
Oh,
bend you have
yeah.
in your elbows.
Yeah.
You're like leaning into it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Big difference.
So I like to watch like World Cup downhill racers.
Oh, yeah.
And see where their body position is.
Yeah.
Because they come into some of those corners and they're actually here.
Yeah. They're like past their stem. Yeah.
Or if you see them like shroud a corner where the rear like blows up a bunch of dirt.
Yeah.
They're like way up here. They're like pressing and coming out of it, and they're here.
Yeah.
You feel how that more forward position doing that lift?
It makes a big difference.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah. I was like, huh. I got higher.
Yeah, like you're already incorporating what you're watching.
Well, I mean, that's the whole point of taking a lesson. Looks like a lot of people cut that trail.
So let's see. Let's break it. Let's kind of stop and session these. Maybe this S turn here.
Okay.
These S turns. You want to do that?
Sure.